Hello everybody out there, welcome back to the RostyMaths channel and welcome back to this section of proportion that we have been doing. In today's video, we are going to do some work on recipes. Let's jump into the lesson, see if we can learn something new. Okay, so in front of you now you can see a recipe question. Now I'm going to use two methods to do this, but even though I say it's two methods, it's pretty much the same method done in two different ways. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. So let's read the question and see what's going on. So Mia uses this recipe to make hot cross buns. She's going to use this recipe to make 9 hot cross buns. This is the recipe over here. How much of each ingredient does she need? And then we got a second part we will deal with after. So let's deal with this first part. Now in this first method, what I want to focus on is find out how much of each ingredient you need for one hot cross bun, and then you can scale it up or down or multiply to make for a different number of hot cross buns. So I'm going to say for one hot cross bun. Let's start with the flour. Now this recipe says that I need 480 grams of flour to make 12 hot cross buns. So if I want to make for one hot cross bun, I'm going to do 480 grams of flour divided by 12. That is going to give me 40 grams. Now all I need to do is multiply that by 9 to then work out that I need 360 grams of flour. I'll do it again. Let's look at the sugar. So you got the caster sugar there. Again, find out how much to make one. So to make one, I need 60 grams of sugar divided by 12. That's going to give me 5 grams of sugar to make one hot cross bun. I times that by 9 to work out that I need 45 grams of sugar. All right, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here to do the rest of them, and then we will talk about that second method. So here is all the working out. Now there's something I want to point out here, right? When you were making 12 hot cross buns, you needed 1 egg. Now when I try to make for 9, it tells me I need 3/4 of an egg. If you want to go try measure out 3/4 of an egg, be my guest. I'm pretty sure in the comments below, somebody who does their recipe will tell me, yes, you need 3/4 of an egg, Mr. Ross. Okay, I'll just put an egg in just to be on the safe side. But anyway, that's beside the point. As you can see, I've followed the same method. Divide the number that I've got there by 12 to work out for 1, and then times by 9. So these are my different ingredients here. Now let's talk about that all-important second method. Now for the second method, what I'm going to do is I'm going to represent my different servings as a ratio. So for example, the recipe to what I need, I'm going to say what I need is 12 to 9, because the recipe makes for 12 but I only need 9. So how do I use this now to work out how much of each ingredient I need? Simple. I only need 9/12 of that whole recipe because I don't need a full 12, so I just need to do 9/12, and I multiply that by that 480 for my flour, and I will still get 360 grams. I do my 9/12 and I multiply that by 60, and I will still get 45 grams. Now, why did I say that it's the same method done in two different ways? Well, here's why I said that. In this method, when we were finding for 1, we divided by 12 first, and then we multiplied by 9. How do we work fractions out? Similar thing, isn't it? You divide by 12 first, and then you multiply by 9, and you get that. Which method worked for you? Drop it in the comments below. Now let's do that last part of the question and finish up this video for today. Now, the last part of the question says Kai uses the same recipe, this same recipe here. He has 500 mils of milk. How many hot cross buns is he making? So we're going to assume that he's going to use all of the milk that he has. Now, if he's only got 500 mils, let's remind ourselves of a few things, okay? 200 mils of milk makes 12 hot cross buns. But now he's got 500 mils of milk. How do I work out how many hot cross buns he's going to make? Well, simple job. All I've got to do is take that 500 mils of milk, divide that by the 200. Let's make sure we write 200 mils of milk there, and multiply that by 12. And then this is going to give us that he's making 30 buns. Now, you might want to know, why did I do that? Okay, the reason why I do that is because I want to find again the proportion of the original amount that he's making. So he had 200 mils of milk and now he's got 500. So the proportion that he's got is 500 divided by 200. When I have that proportion, I just multiply that by 12 to work out how many times that 12 will be duplicated, or whatever the case might be. So that's how you work that out. Do you want a simpler way? Sure, I'll give you a simpler way. Here's a simpler way of thinking about this. If 200 mils give me 12, then 100 mil will give me 6. So that means to make 500, I've got 2 lots of 200 mils and 100 mil. So that's going to be 12 and another 12 and 6, which will still be 30. So that's another way that you can do it. But it doesn't look like, you've worked something out. Some teachers are really fussy. I'm not that fussy about it, but some teachers are. Anyway, I hope you understood it. And if you did, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe below and ring that notification bell. So when more videos come out, you will know about it. But for now though, until I see you on the next one,